Hello. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. Welcome. We're back. We're back. I hope you had a good weekend. We're back. It's time to play more game. It's time to fix the camera. Welcome, everybody. Oh, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. Let me say hello to everybody. What we're going to do today, as the title may imply, we're going to revisit some games. We have some unfinished business. Last week was a disaster. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing games last week, but it was a total disaster. It was a total disaster. We had multiple heartbreaking failures. We got to right some wrongs. We're going to start with It Came from the Desert. We're going to replay this start to finish. Full gameplay. We're going to solve all the mysteries. We're going to kill all the ant queens. We're not going to accidentally run away from the queen without setting a bomb. We're going to replay It Came from the Desert, and we're going to have fun doing it, damn it. Let me say hello. Hello. Hello, Bifraction. Hello, Dracados. Hello, Dana Chrysalis. Hello, Alonre, the gaming cat. Hello, Tango Bunny. Excellent Skeleton Pyramid Dracados. Love to see it. Hello, Schubert. Oh, I'm happy to hear you watch the VOD, Diffraction. Those Star Wars games were a trip. That was a lot of fun. We may we may get to revisit Star Wars droids someday when I'm feeling truly insane, which could happen sooner than you expect. Reg, welcome. That's the plan, Reg. We will do it. We will do it. Mooware, welcome. Dark Rift, welcome. Amiga Runs, welcome. Sam Hine, welcome. Selt Samuel, welcome. Fox in the Cloud, welcome. Cyber Navjack, welcome. Is that a new? That's a new Chubo emote. How is it that Chubo consistently has the greatest emotes? Consistently, the man is a genius. Red Mercer, welcome. Almatia, welcome. Who else is here? Damn it, Baines, welcome. Syllogism, welcome. What do you get when you cross an eldritch horror with an e-girl? Cthulhu. That's actually really funny. That's a good one, Baines. Thank you. Duck Admirer, welcome. No, welcome. Silent W. Parstill, Zetsubera, welcome. Hackstralian, Taka Hennessy, Retro Gaming Denmark. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I can't stop thinking about this game since we played it last Wednesday. We played this last Wednesday. I'd never played it before. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I honestly had kind of a bad time with it. So you might be thinking, Bill, if you did not have fun with it, why do you want to play it again? Because it was cool. I didn't have fun playing this game, but it was cool. And there's a distinction there. And I think the reason I didn't have fun with it was because I was expecting it to be a different game than it is. It took me a long time to isolate and locate and identify the type of game that this is. And it wasn't until after I was done playing it when I realized, wait a minute, this isn't a detective adventure sci-fi mystery with giant ants that you have to solve. This is a roller coaster ride where you start the game and strap yourself in and you just let things happen and you just go along with it and like, ah! And then at the very end, then you actually get the chance to do something of meaning. It's a very strange game in its structure. It came from the desert. You play as a geologist investigating meteors, and then you're in a desert town out in the middle of America, and giant ants start attacking. And you have 15 in-game days to solve the mystery and kill the ant queen. And it turns out nothing you do has any impact on anything whatsoever other than the very end of the game when you go to kill the ant queen. Like, what the heck? Why make the game this way? I don't get it. But they made the game this way, and now I get it. Technically, yeah, you can speed things up if we are able to do effective sleuthing, we can speed things up a little bit and maybe find and kill the Ant Queen before the time limit. If we don't find any evidence, then we just get to find and kill the Ant Queen normally. It's very bizarre game. Very bizarre game. Yeah, I'd never played a Cinemaware game before, so I guess I just didn't know what I was getting myself into. When we played this on Wednesday of last week, we literally got as close as possible to beating the game and then died. And this may be a recurring theme of today's stream. This may be a recurring theme of today's stream, because that happened not once but twice last week. But we'll get to that. We didn't plant the bomb. 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 We didn't plant. Okay, we gotta play it. We're gonna play this game again. We're gonna play it again. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna enjoy the ride. We're gonna try and solve some mysteries, some puzzles. If not, who cares? Doesn't even matter. Let's just play it. Let's just play it. Yeah, Magic Gimp. It was heartbreaking, but we shall right to that wrong too. Game. It came from the desert. Let's dive right in. How do I even do this? That button? Please wait. We're going to reset the timer. It's going to go from the beginning, take it from the top. We got a lot of loading time to sit through. I didn't tinker with my settings at all when running this. I probably should have figured out a way to mitigate load times, but I didn't. We're just running this off disk. Yo, Jimbo Pack, welcome. Cambrian Era, welcome. I'm sure I've missed people. I apologize. I don't know how to solve the mystery of the ants. Again, I haven't looked anything up. If people want to tell me, I'm perfectly fine with that at this point. I don't care about spoilers for this game or backseating or anything like that, since we already played through and kind of understand how things work at this point. Jelly Boy emo? It's beautiful. Look at him go. Yeah, I know the best way to beat the Omega runs is almost certainly just to sleep. You start the game and then immediately go to bed and wake up a week and a half later. And then go kill the queen and you're done. Oh.
The desert, unchanged for millions of years.
Barely audible.
To a biblical prophecy come true that one day the meek shall inherit the earth.
There you have it. The lizard breath's been awaiting your return. We're even going to save our game this time. If we get to the end, well, we will, because it just always happens. There's no way to lose the game. When we get to the end, I don't know why I didn't do this last time. We'll even save our game. So if we happen to fail the final showdown, we can just reload and try it again. It's a novel concept. Let's play it. Let's start the game. Start the timer. Wow, sorry, Justin, welcome. Willie the Worm, welcome. I did not install this. I didn't change anything about how I'm running it. I'm kind of an idiot. But I just want full load times. We needed the full satisfaction of waiting for things to load in. So please wait. It's coming. It's coming. this. I'd been living in a small desert town for about a month. I'm a geologist, and in my game, the most interesting rocks always end up in the least interesting places. Welcome to Lizard Breath, USA, another tumbleweed truck stop where the jokes are worse than the coffee. And every day was pretty much like every other, at least until Meteoroid Stolhines A221357 fell out of the sky and landed pretty much on top of Wiley Jeter's semi-secret still outside of town. Wiley was okay, and business picked up quite a bit at O'Riordan's bar. So the locals figured it as a net gain after all. I had been out rock hunting and was thinking how good it felt to be home again when there was a knock at the door. Answer the door. I'm thinking we're gonna set the house on fire again. I want to try and put the fire out this time. That sounds like a good idea. And yeah, I don't care if anybody wants to backseat or have spoilers for me during this playthrough, since nothing we do as the player character really matters. Because this game is insane. Oh, look at this. Here's them samples you was looking for, Doc. I'll give you a look-see as to where there's from if you got a mind to know. You're the donkey. I love this artwork, man. There's even a statue of an ant on the right. And like a lizard dinosaur beast underneath it? In the month that Geese had worked for me, I'd never seen his donkey so agitated. I was about to ask about it. Or as I was about to ask about it, I heard Biff coming in the back door. Oh, Biff's here. I think we have to talk to Biff, I think is the play. I'm trying to burn the house down. Yeah, we talked to Biff now. Oh, True Kane, welcome. Hosanna X, welcome. Joker Sage, welcome. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Mr. Dave. I can see you're busy, Doc. I'll be at O'Riordan's if you need me. I want to play the CD version. I expect the PC Engine CD version to be way better than this one. Get this! I heard some guys in town claiming they heard strange noises out by the pipeline. They were scared out of their pants. And someone else found a headless cow over at JD's farm. Maybe the Wolfman's on the prowl. Biff was not a kid who normally paid any attention to this bump in the night stuff. I thought it was interesting that these little dramas in town had caught his attention. Yeah, since the game seems to just be completely on rails, I think the way to go is just lean into the absurd insanity of just the random events that happen. And so I can see the PC Engine just really being able to pull that off with the CD and the FMVs and the music. It looks so good. It looks so good. Let's look at the samples here. Jeepers, this is spooky, Doc. One of these samples has a weird glow to it. Hand me the red one. And this just happens. Oh! Okay. I love how this just happens. Like, the very start of the game, you just burn your house down. Okay, get it! Oh no. I almost had it. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, my whole house is on fire. This is really bad. I almost had it. Oh no. The slug. Okay, let's try and save the slug at least. 1 FPS. And the fire. That was miserable. The fire overcame my efforts to put it out. I blacked out as the flames crept towards me. That was pathetic. Oh well. Literally doesn't matter. I had the smell of smoke in my nose as I came to. Nurse Judy was a welcome sight at the foot of the bed. Doctor, you really should grow up and stop playing with fire. You've got some minor smoke damage in your lungs, but nothing serious. You should be out of here in a day or so. A day or so? I had to get out of this place. Let's make a call. Yeah, what's the reward? Huh? Oh, I guess I'm free. I said make a call, and now I've escaped the hospital. The reward is you don't go to the hospital. Good. That's really good. Yo, Gangrel, welcome. You can get your Lud's Welcomes by Mail catalog by sending a self-addressed envelope to P.O. Box 4165, Leaf River, Nevada. Every time I saw Dusty, she looked more beautiful. I wondered if we had a chance for something more than friendship. This is the girl that I'm attempting to court. Hey stranger, what a surprise. I'm off at 6. Give me a call if you can pull yourself away from that meteor of yours. Right now I'm trying to find out about this headless cow they found over at JD's farm. Alright, let's go. So this is the game. You can pause it with the mouse. You can see up in the top there, June 1st, 1951. We lost half the day because we went to the hospital. It's no big deal though. We have until June 15th to find and kill the Ant Queen. And there are little puzzles we can solve, but not really puzzles. There's certain events we can witness, scenes we can watch happen. There's a mystery. There's multiple mysteries. There's like multiple different plot lines going on throughout this town that it's impossible. It's almost impossible for like a first-time player to find and uncover. The only leads you get are little things like that. You can call people and they might tell you about something. You can visit places just kind of at random. You might learn little bits of information. Really, none of it matters. Again, I keep saying that because it's very true. Our goal is to find 4 pieces of physical evidence that prove giant ants are attacking the town. At this point in the game, our character hasn't seen any giant ants. So let's head to the farm and investigate the headless cow that she just told us about. I realized I didn't answer your question, Gangrel. We're restarting the timer because it doesn't really matter. Because a young-looking farmhand blocked my way. I heard about you. You're that know-it-all scientist who poke around other people's business. I suppose you came about the cow with the missing head. I explained I was doing some research at the meteor site. I'm looking for unusual occurrences near the impact area. Unusual? Most cows have heads, noodle brain. This one's been sawed off clean. No blood, no guts, no nothing. You ask me. The farmer stopped in mid-sentence. His eyes were locked on something behind me. I love it. The blur as he just runs off screen. Okay, we gotta fight an ant here. Look at the house. Look at the silos. Please wait. Okay, here we are. Gun, ant. So you're trying to shoot the antenna. There we go. Yeah, shoot both antenna off the ants. That's the only way to drop them, is to shoot the two antenna. And it's very hard to aim. It's very difficult. But you just kind of mash it. You only get like 10 shots with the gun. I haven't actually counted how many shots you get with the gun. Eventually you run out of ammo. And then sometimes when you run out of ammo, you can reload it and keep firing. Sometimes you can't. Alright, we killed an ant, so now we're in ant battle mode. This is the most important scene of the game. I'm gonna die here. Oh my god. I gotta get out of the fence. Okay. I can't kill any of them. There we go. Got one. Oh man, I definitely need the practice here. So after you win a shootout with an ant, it switches to ant battle mode. I'm out of ammo. I squandered my ammunition, so I wasn't able to defeat the ants. I guess we just run away. Let them have the farm. And when you're in this top-down view, you get a limited number of grenades and dynamite. Later on in the game, you get jet fighters and tanks. The desert elements took their toll. Suddenly, I blacked out. I have no idea what happens if you successfully hold off the invasion. Since you have a limited amount of explosives, you cannot miss your shots. I missed way too many times because I need to relearn my range. Yeah, you can't even run away, seemingly. You win or you die. Oh well. I woke up to find Nurse Judy watching me from the foot of my bed 2 times in one day. They found you lying out in the desert, Doc. You should be more careful out there. You got a mean sunburn. Hopefully we'll have you out of here by tomorrow. A whole day. I can't waste that much time. I've got to get out of here. I'm just going to accept the treatment. You can choose to try and escape the hospital, which puts you into another minigame. We'll try that later. Or you can just simply wait out the time. And since it doesn't matter whatsoever what we do, ever, we'll just pass the time. Alright, day 2. Let's visit some of the people in town. It's 8 a.m., day 2. Let's pay a visit to... Okay, we can't go there. Oh, we can't go anywhere. Can we pay a visit to anybody? Go to the bar? Alright, let's go to the service station. The reward for defeating the ants is the same as putting out the fire. Good. That's good. Elmer had a worried look on his face. Those hellcats are at it again, Doc. They're out making trouble in that thing they call a car. Saw them heading toward the ore plant. If you're going that way. They used the wrong type of ore. Be careful. Alright, let's go out to the ore plant. Ice and the Hellcats came out of nowhere and roared by inches from my truck. Ice shouted something about chicken. They disappeared ahead of me. I knew they were only turning around. Any minute now they'd be coming for me. 2 tons of hot iron bearing down on my hood ornament. Yeah, the ant corpses, the one we shot, the ones we blew up, they're just... They never existed. Can't do anything with them. Oh, you can upgrade your flamethrower. I crashed instantaneously. Alright, I hit the brakes at the last second and swerved my truck off the road. I forgot the controls, so I hit the fire button. The fire button's the brakes. So I instantly slammed the brakes and spun out of control. You're supposed to just hold up, hold forward to speed up. I forgot the controls. I hit the brakes at the last second and swerved my truck off the road. As I sat there with my heart pounding, Ice and his buddies drove by laughing and said they'd never seen someone so stupid who couldn't even drive their car. Oops. Well, let's go stab them to death. We'll try and go stab those guys to death, and everything will be fine. Whoa! An attractive redhead was standing in my living room, period. Biff stood off to the side with a faraway look in his face. Alright, cool. Now we're doing this. My car was forced off the road. My girlfriend's disappeared. Biff was a doll and let me in. Gotta help me. She was beautiful, vaguely familiar. Biff was in love. Let's offer to help. How soon can we go back out to my car? My girlfriend may be wandering around in the desert. A woman in too much of a hurry usually means trouble, but maybe I'd grown too cynical in my old age. Let's go. I should just go to sleep and see what happens. Oh, look at this. Jackie's car was stuck in the sand and going nowhere. Its radiator was bashed in, and there was some grayish liquid on the road where the car had hit something. The liquid was already evaporating in the desert heat. I scooped a little of what was left into an empty pop. Bottle, and was about to suggest that we head back into town when Jackie screamed. She was stooping next to a large barrel cactus and held up a scarf that she recognized as her friend's. I then spotted a woman's tennis shoe about 20 feet north of the car. Suddenly had this weird feeling that it was time to go. Jackie demanded we look further. Investigate further. Against my better judgment, I followed the marks in the sand. Jackie urged me on from a safe distance. About 50 yards out, I found what looked like a piece of some kind of organic matter. I walked back to the truck and promised Jackie I would get whatever it was over to the university lab. She said she appreciated everything I'd done for her, and then added a request to stay at my house for a few days till her friend showed up. Not a good idea. Oh, just let her stay. She promised I'd never know she was around, but somehow I doubted that. Then there was this strange sound. So I think we just got 2 pieces of evidence. We got liquid, and we got a physical chunk of organic matter. I think we just got 2 out of 4. Cool. Oh, DJ Lavos, welcome. Thank you for the good luck. Oh! Okay, we're doing this again. Oh my god, get it. Oh, my gun. I'm out of ammo. Okay, I might get a chance to reload. Ah! So it seems random. Sometimes when you run out of ammo, the ant charges you like that in the close-up. And only if the ant charges you into a close-up shot do you get to reload your gun and keep firing. If the ant doesn't charge and get a close-up, you never reload and get another shot. Alright, we killed it. Oh my god! Our reward is carnage. Alright, this is good. This is good. I need to practice. I need to learn my spacing. Oh, yes, we got them! They're on the run! Come back here, ant! I guess they'd had enough. The rest of the column headed for the hills. I picked up a piece of one of the ants. I wondered what Dr. Wells would think of this. I got ant. I got ant. Last time I played this, I never got ant. Oh, dude, they're closed. Okay. Well, it's nighttime. Let's go to the bar. Might as well go to the bar. Have a nice drink. I missed my date. Oh, that was yesterday. I already forgot. I missed my date by over 24 hours. But it doesn't matter. The bar was quiet at the moment. Alright, that was good. This bloody game. Let's head to the drive-ins and see if we can maybe stab the Hellcats to death. So, you had the guts to show up, Sawbones. Boys, give me some room. I'm gonna make Swiss cheese out of this guy. Ice drew his switchblade. I knew it'd gone too far to back down. We're getting all the good stuff out of the way right off the bat. Okay. So now it's a knife battle to the death. 2 men enter, 1 man leave. Whoa! Stab him. Okay, back up. Stab him. Swipe. Dodge. Dip. Stab. Dodge. Cut. Cut. Stab. Block. Oof. Oh, he's good. Oh, he cut my arteries. He sliced my jugular. I'm dead. Oh, I plugged him good, though. I plugged him. I plugged him. Oh, he plugged me. We both got plugged, but he plugged me first. Well, our adventurer's in for a rough day here. We've currently burned down, we passed out in the desert sun, and we got stabbed 1,000 times. Everything hurt as I came to. I forgot the pain for a moment, as a vision of beauty spoke to me from the foot of the bed. You're a fine example of an educated man, Doc. Getting into a knife fight like that. You've got a nasty cut on your forearm. You'll be with us for a day or so. I don't have time for this. It's just a flesh wound, for goodness sake. Well, what's it to be? Get on the phone or hit the road? Let's escape. So if we're able to win that knife fight, then the Hellcats no longer intercept us while we're driving places. We can completely defuse them. I won it my very first time, and I thought it was easy, and I've lost it every other time I've tried knife fighting. So it doesn't make much sense. Speaking of doesn't make much sense, here we are in the hospital. Let's break out.
There he goes.
There he goes.
That's him.
That's him.
That's the guy.
That's the guy.
Oh, I lost. Staff was too quick for me. They jabbed me with a hypo. My legs turned to jelly as a tranquilizer took effect. So you start on the second floor of the hospital. If you're able to go down to the floor, the ground floor, and out the front door, then you can escape. If not, you don't escape. Literally nothing we do matters. Up until like day 12 or so. Yeah, okay. Looks like I'm staying. Alright, let's go turn in. It's already day 4. Let's go turn in our evidence. It's already day 4! We were on day 2. We just lost a day. We completely lost June 3rd. We were blacked out the entirety of June 3rd. I'm having that track casting that Geese dropped off looked at. It doesn't match any of our normal samples. I should have something in a few days. I showed Dr. Wells the evidence of the creature that I had brought. Now we're getting somewhere. Leave this with me. I should have the test results by tomorrow. Let me make a call, sir. Let's call the airstrip. Maybe we can start to fly the plane around.
I'll see if Louie's picking up.
Hello, Doc. I thought you might be interested in sighting a pilot of mine made. He said he saw something big moving north of the pipeline. When he came back around, poof, it was gone. You got any ideas? Go to map. So what are we at? June 4th. It doesn't matter where we are. Can we get our fortune told? So much failure, I know. That's okay. There's literally no punishment for failure in this. Ah, I'm away for the day. Okay, we missed out. Let's go visit our friend at the newspaper. Out on a story. Okay. And sometimes when you play the game, this is what happens. You visit places and literally nothing happens. And you visit another place and nothing happens. And you visit somewhere else and nothing happens. That's the sort of game that this is. You just have to figure it out. Let's go to the Cook's Stud Farm. Oh, Ice and the Hellcats. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Don't swerve off the road before we've even started. I think we're dead. I think we're dead. We just went into a head-on collision at like 90,000 miles an hour. I think we're both dead. In 1950s solid steel American-made death cars, we just crashed head-on. Doc, you've been in a car crash. Nothing seriously wrong with you, but we're gonna keep you here for a day or so for observation. By the way, Ice is really mad about you wrecking his car. Said he'd be waiting for you at Beverly's Drive-In to finish what's been started. I gotta escape. That's the plan. I want to escape the hospital to immediately get into a knife fight and stab someone to death. We'll see if we can execute. I've never been able to escape this hospital. I've never been able to. I've tried like 15 times and never been able to escape the hospital. Let's go. Yeah, you can tell me the trick. That would be perfectly okay.
Here he goes.
Lure the guards away, drive all the way to the other side of the entrance. You know, that makes so much sense, and that sounds like the obvious, smart way to do it. I swear I tried doing that once, and our guy just stopped. He just stopped moving at one point. Okay. That was my fault. I got stabbed there. I gotta relearn the map. I think the stairs are like just in the middle. Oh, whatever. No punishment for failure. We just lost some time. Oh well. We're not doing very hot solving these mysteries. We're a pretty bad detective. It's June 5th. Let's go check in at the lab. See if they have our results yet. Just spending the whole time in the hospital. Greg, I've looked at the results of the test we did on that tissue you collected. Are you sitting down? It's from a harvester ant. Pogo no mix rogusus. An enormous one. I do not have a good feeling about this. You need to talk to the mayor. Now about this other evidence you brought. Greg, the fluid stuff's basically formic acid. At about the same concentration you find in a common ant, but if we factor in volumetric calculations based on the quantity you discovered, the ant that it came from would have to be as big as 4 railroad cars. Something's desperately wrong. Alright, go to the map. So we have 2 pieces of evidence. What time is it? 1 in the afternoon. No, it's 10 in the morning. Let's visit McWilliams' Dairy. I'll just drive around aimlessly. Maybe we'll stumble across a couple more pieces of evidence.
Something got into one of our grain storage areas and ate everything. Wrenched the door right off its hinges.
Okay, goodbye. Okay, see ya. Let's go to the quarry. Oh, dude, ice in the Hellcats. I have no idea how you're meant to do this successfully. We're playing chicken. Okay, we scared him off. It seems just random. It might be. There might be a tell that I just haven't found. Or maybe you just stay in the middle of the road and he always swerves away. But yeah, it depends on your position.
We found this strange fluid up along the ridge. We thought you could tell us what it is. I got some on my leg. It hasn't stopped burning all day.
Ah, fluid, dude. We have fluid. Just go to the map. I don't care about your fluid. I don't care about their fluids. They can keep their fluids. I don't want it. Check out the volcanic cone. As I was about to give up finding anything useful, I stumbled across a huge track. It maybe now Dr. Wells would have something to work with. Oh, perfect. Make a cast. Yo, Toucandela, welcome. I'm at it again. Dude. We had such a heartbreaking failure last time. I just couldn't let this game go. I couldn't move on. I want to at least see the ending. Even if I don't solve any of the intermediary mysteries, even if we never solve any puzzles in this, I want to at least play through the whole thing from start to finish and get an ending. Show Dr. Wells the evidence. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so we only need one more piece of evidence. All we're missing is a sound recording of the ants. And I know we can pick that up by flying the plane. Let me visit the construction site. Oh, we should go to the drive-in and try and stab that guy again. It's almost time for the dead girl to show up at the place. Mac and his crew were working off-site or had gone home. Dude, this pixel art. This is Neptune Hall. Let's go here.
Something bashed in our tool shed last night and left some strange fluid on the wreckage. If you want to get a sample, go ahead, but be quick about it.
Dude, look at this guy. I don't need any. He can keep his fluids. I'm not taking his fluids. We're just no. Stabbing time. Dino, please welcome. How's it going? So, you had the guts to show up, Sawbones. This guy already stabbed me once. He already won. I guess we're going back for round 2. No chatting business, welcome. Okay, let's see if we can win this time. So the way this works is very strange. It's like your attacks don't do any damage until all of a sudden they do massive damage. Oh! Block, stab, duck, dodge, stab, dodge, block. Oh! Swipe. Oh, dude, he's going down. Yes! Oh, he's leaking. He's leaking. Yes! 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 Dead. Alright, he's dead. We killed a man. Let's move on. Let's check out the farm. That's literally all that happens. There's just a dead body on the floor. We walk away. We're back to the map. It was late. No one was around. Are there different enemies? Are like different? Like they look different? No way. Well, it's getting late. Let's stop by the bar, have a nightcap. I forgot I let a strange woman we met in the desert, stay at our house. I forgot about that. She's just been there for like 3 days. We'll check up after her. We'll check up on her after we have a few drinks. Oh yeah, Billy Bob! Here's the news. They found a woman's body over at Neptune Hall. What did I tell you, huh? I told you those wackos over there were up to no good. I knew something like this was gonna happen. Okay. I feel like something more should happen at the bar. I don't know. A small town like this, with not much in the way of recreation. Typically, I may be speaking from experience, typically things happen at the bar. In a small town like this, with very little else to do. The house was quiet. It gave me a chance to plan my next move. Sleep. Let's see. Buildings don't start to open until about 8. We'll sleep for 8 hours. It did magic imp, but it's back. Nothing you do in this game matters. Nothing has any impact on anything else. This is a very strange game. The house burnt down. We got stabbed. We got into a car crash. We got mauled by ants. No, that didn't happen yet. We got burnt in the desert sun. And none of that really matters. Let's make a call. I want to call the airstrip, because I think it's time to go for a plane ride. I know we can get... Louis got planes available, if that's what you're calling about. You may need them. The trestle fell down on the highway last night. We're cut off for a while. Alright, let's go. I had it happen in one of my 2 playthroughs of Infraction last week. We got so tired that while driving, we just passed out and ended up at the hospital. That's really all that happens. If you don't go back home and sleep for 7 hours, or spend the night in the hospital, then at some point your character gets tired, and while driving from place to place, you have a chance just to black out. Louis was all excited about something. Doc, we got one of these new sound recording machines installed into the plane. The government boys never knew we use. Maybe it helped, no? Take a flight. Oh, Doppelopoulos, welcome. This game's really cool. I might have had a bad time with it when I played it last week, but that was more so just me not understanding what they were trying to do with the game. Certainly it's not the game's fault. Certainly not. Certainly not. I went into it thinking that it was the sort of game that you can have an effect on the story and that you're meant to do detective work. I thought it was a sort of game where you were supposed to have more of an impact on the way things turned out. It turns out I was wrong, and I was getting frustrated because I kept thinking of things we could do to try and solve the mystery of the ants and gather evidence, when in reality, that's not how you're meant to play the game. You just kind of... It's a roller coaster game. You start it up, you strap yourself in, and you just play. Right now we're looking for ants. Okay, I got myself lost. Where's this road? Oh, look at this! I want to play KGB. KGB looks awesome. Okay, here's the farm. So that's the farm where we fought giant ants. Gas him. Kill him. Wow, I've missed all of them. How do you hit these things? Okay, we're out of spray. Let's go back. So this airplane's equipped with a sound recording device. So you just have to fly over the giant swarm of ants and record the sound of them anting about. And that's our final piece of evidence. Oh, wow. That's our final piece of evidence. I think the airstrip should be right up here. There we go. Gotta land the plane. Oh my god! Guess my flying skills were a little rusty. Louis suggested I come back tomorrow. God damn it. I guess we don't get the evidence. Well, maybe we got the evidence. Why is the runway so short? If the runway were like 10 feet longer, we'd have been fine. Ah, dang it.
Well, Greg, this one baffled me at first. We found no matches to anything that big. Then I widened my sample to include insects and reached a terrifying conclusion. This track, separate size, is a perfect match for that of harvester ants. Oh, I skipped some of the dialogue. Death and destruction across the planet. Okay. So we don't get to keep our recording that we made on the plane since the plane exploded. Certainly because of no fault of my own. Let's check out the service station. So I'll have to go back there the next day and try and get a sample again. Elmer was excited about something. What's up, Elmer? Doc, these hellcats on the road just west of town, they almost ran me and my tow truck off the road. If you're headed that way, be careful. They're using the wrong form of "your" again. I stabbed the king of the Hellcats. They can't possibly. Let's talk to the cops. I stabbed the king of the Hellcats. How are they still on the road? Jane Doe turned out to be a friend of Billy Bob's daughter. She'd been dead for at least 5 days. From the look of it, she was killed somewhere else. Nothing to connect it to Billy Bob. That shed is something else. It's like it was hit by a wrecking crew. We're following up. So this is the dead body in the Neptune. Continue conversation. Okay. Neptune Lodge? Right now I've got traffic problems. The railroad trestle over the highway's collapsed. We're cut off from the outside for a while. Okay, bye. Maybe we can stab Billy Bob. Billy Bob might be here at Neptune Hall. We might be able to stab him. That'd be pretty cool. The ID on the body turned out to be Jackie's friend, the one that disappeared from her car. Oh, this is the guy whose daughter we're banging. Let's stab him. I didn't like this sleazeball. I insisted on seeing if Jackie was alright. Billy Bob responded by pulling a knife. Bite. And we're gonna stab Billy Bob. We're trying to get with his daughter, so let's stab him to death. This game is wild, dude. This game is quite wild. Okay, got Indiana Jones here. Got him. Get back. Oh, he hit me once. Oh, he's good. Oh no! god. He's got perfect defense. Oh, dude! How is he still alive after that? Alright. What the heck is this game? Just bleed. Alright, he's dead. Let's just lock him down here. What's the audio doing? Oh no. Dead. Alright, I guess we won his daughter. We've won the rights to date his daughter. Why did he stab me unprovoked? Jackie ran into my arms and pulled me out the door. I guess the reunion with her father hadn't gone very well. She said she had something important to tell me when we got back to my house. All thoughts of patching things up with Dusty melted away in Jackie's deep blue eyes. Alright, let's go to our house. I was hoping it would just cut straight back to the map. This actually has a resolution. Oh. Greg, that man is a monster. He saw something when he was out camping. Something he believes he can use to take over this whole valley. It's all he can talk about. Whatever it was, it's coming from the southwest and has something to do with the meteor crash you were talking about. That man? Is she talking about her dad? Let's go to bed. 13 hours. Plenty of time. We stabbed that man with a knife multiple times, dozens of times. I don't think he's much of a problem anymore. I woke up from a much-needed sleep and pondered my next move. Let's make a call. The slug on the couch. Let's see. Check with the lab. I don't know why I called the lab. There's surely nothing here. Dr. Well's been trying to get a hold of you. Go ahead. Greg, There's a big there's a big problem with this game. It is constantly loading from the disk because I'm playing it off disk. I don't have a hard drive installed version. I'm playing it off the disk. It's constantly loading. If it's actively loading while I press the button to dismiss dialogue, nothing happens. There's no indicator to know when it's done loading and when I can press the button to move to the next dialogue box. Sometimes it like buffers my input, so if I press the button while it's loading, then as soon as it's done loading, it just cancels the dialogue immediately. It's... Oh, let's go to the map. It doesn't matter. We missed something. Oh well. Top of the plane. I'm interested to check out It Came from the Desert 2, Ant Heads. If it's just like this, but more events, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, my charter pilot saw something moving in the shadows of the northern volcano cone. You could not tell what it was, but it looked enormous, huge, big, you know. We borrow a new government sound recording machine. It is in the plane. Maybe Mayor will listen if we record bees. Yeah, it's true, Zodiacos, yeah. Let's take a flight. I don't know if I'll play Ant Heads, the expansion pack to this, or the PC Engine version next. We definitely don't want to play more Ant games. Alright, let's try this again. So he said there were sounds coming from the volcano to the north. Let's go to the north. I don't remember if the volcano... I think it's to the east a little bit. I think it's the end of this road. There it is. And there's nothing. Alright, cool. There's nothing over here. We got trolled. Come on. See if we can catch a glimpse of an ant. They can be rampaging through the armory down here as well. We might get lucky here. No. Well, let's go back. What's this? Oh, this is a drive-in movie theater. Oh, let's go back. Dear. That was a close call. I was lucky to get the old crate down without biting the big one. As I started walking back to town, I wondered how long it was going to take me. I was literally in town. Alright, it's 5 in the afternoon. Fortune teller? Why would you look for ants in a plane? Hey, our guy's not that smart. He's been at the hospital multiple times. He's suffering from a severe lack of blood and health. Ah, dude, nobody's here. Check out the radio station. Who's that? Yo, Duke Donuts. The Duke of Donuts. Thank you for the 39-month resub. Ah, the station's on autoplay. K-Bug. So we're just trying to get a sound sample. We have 3 out of the 4 pieces of evidence. We're just trying to get a sound sample here. We might have missed our shot for the day. There's no one around. Is anybody we can stab? Maybe there's somebody we can stab at the Neptune Hall. Ooh, we might be able to stab someone here. We're just kind of roaming around trying to stab people. This game is awesome. Oh, he's back! So he got lucky. I slipped. It won't happen the next time. Maybe you're good with a knife. So what? It won't make any difference after next week. You'll be squashed like a bug. Ha ha ha. What? What? Okay, call the cops. Is Billy Bob in cahoots with the ants? Is Billy Bob like, what?
controlling the ants? How is he alive? Oh. He was an ant the whole time. Go to the bar. That's crazy. So I guess stabbing people doesn't actually do anything. Just like it doesn't hurt us. It doesn't actually hurt them either. Wow. I keep hoping something will happen at the bar. Like maybe an angry drunk stumbles out and we get into a knife fight with them. No. Let's go home. So we're almost halfway done with the timer. We have until June 15th. Once it reaches about June 10th or June 12th, we'll be able to go into mode 2 of the game, phase 2. And we can visit phase 2 quicker if I'm able to gather this 4th piece of evidence. So what we're trying to do is find 4 separate pieces of evidence to convince the mayor of the town that the ants are real and are a threat. We have to have all 4 pieces of evidence, otherwise he doesn't listen to us. Once it reaches, I think, day 12, then one of the ants eats the mayor's car. It's like, okay, I guess you were right. Here, have the army, have the National Guard. I'm out of here. And then from there, we go into tactical battle mode. But we can move into that mode sooner to give us more chances to kill the ant queen. Let's go to the map. Duke. That's how it's happening, yeah. Like, I'll stop stabbing the townsfolk if they let me take control of the army and tanks and airplanes and bombs. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I want. Just give me some tanks. I wish you could stab the mayor. Louis all excited. Let's try this again. So, I've only found 2 ways to get a sound recording. The airplane here gets us a sound recording if we happen to fly over giant ants. The wrecked car that we visited earlier, where I was able to get fluid and a biological tissue sample, if we don't personally investigate the wrecked car and we send somebody else to do it, then those other people find an audio recording of the ants. Okay, we got our takeoff. Let's head south to the armory, then swing to the west. No ants here. Okay, let's go to the west, go to the volcano. There's the movie theater. We killed a man there. Fond memories of the movie theater. Here's the volcano. There's the ants that we gassed. Those are fake ants. Those are fake ants. Fake ants. I love how the game gaslights you into believing events just didn't happen. Like, remember the ants we killed at this farm over here? That never happened. We definitely didn't throw grenades at these ants and blow them up. Oh, looks like another day flying in circles with nothing to show for it. Alright, let's try and make it back before we run out of gas.
Uh-oh. 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 Good. Well, we exploded. Oh, now we can try and escape from the hospital. First we wreck our car, then we get stabbed. Our house burnt down while we were inside it. Now we've wrecked an airplane. Alright, let's escape. I wish you could stab people in the hospital. We have a gun too. Our character has a gun. Our character is equipped with a gun. But you can only use it against ants. You can't use it against hospital patients. Alright, here we are. Just wait. Just have to wait. Okay, let's go. Into the toilet. Okay. Let's go.
There he goes.
Okay, they can't find you if you're in the stairs. Whoa, that's a lot of them. The main character seems invincible. Maybe you should just go fight the ants yourself. Funny thing, Trost. That's what the plan is. That's my ultimate goal here. I'm trying to unlock the ability to go fight the ants. That's what the entirety of this gathering evidence is for. So we can go fight the queen. Oh dear. Get in the bed. Okay, we're good. So we're down at floor 1. We have to try and find the wheelchair for enhanced mobility. Okay, I think it's at the other end of the hall. Just wait. That's him. His voice clips sound so much like the amateur voice acting they have in King's Quest V. Where they just got literal Sierra employees to voice characters, like, in their bathroom. It's so good. We might be screwed here. Get around them! Oh dear, there's too many. There he goes. Rome. Okay, so the plan is
There he goes.
we have to track the guard and pull them away from the station. Okay, there's the guards. Pull the guards away from their station. And then loop around to the other side. Oh my god, there's so many of them! Let's go!
There he goes.
Get out of my way! I have no idea how I didn't get caught. for free. Alright. And our reward? Let's head straight back to the airplane field and fly another plane. And try not to crash it this time. Nothing's happening. Oh, that's right. I blew up their plane. I guess I did kind of blow up their airplane. Finally escaped. Oh my god. Who goes there? It's a restricted area, strictly off limits. Haul your butt out of here on the double, mister. I decided not to argue. Moved on. Let's go stab Billy Bob again. That's not a bad idea. Ah, no one's home. What happened to the guy wearing like the seahorse hat? The hall's closed. Okay. The Neptune Society. Well, it's getting late. We might want to go sleep for a while. There might be something going on up here. Closed. See, if you try to investigate late at night, this is what happens. Everywhere is closed, nobody's home, you can't get anywhere, you can't do anything. So really, if you want to like fully see all the cutscenes and like learn the entire story that they put into this game, the only way I could think of figuring out how to do it would be I'd have to play through this game over and over and over and over again, and constantly like make notes about what time of day and which day at which location things happen. And I'm sure there's a way to make it, once you figure out precisely when all the different events occur, you could do like a perfect 100% playthrough where you get to see all the cutscenes and visit all of the events. It would just be so painful, like so time consuming to learn where all those events are. You could save scum each and every day too. That's another possibility. It would take so long though. It would take so long. Like there's some whole scheme with like certain groups of people in the town are like dumping dead bodies where ants are attacking. Like the Neptune Lodge, like the body that was found here was killed somewhere else. No, it was the girl from the car accident. Her body got moved into the lodge after she was already dead. There's like something going on with a pipeline up here to the north of town. A pump station. I'm sure you can like catch people tampering with the pipeline if you visit specific pump stations at certain times. Like here, let's visit here. The girl didn't knock on her door, but she was home. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, nothing here. There's some shenanigans going on with the mayor. I'm starting to feel a bit tired. Like corruption with the mayor that I'm sure you can uncover. The fortune teller. All these different elements. Been a casual playthrough without looking up a guide. It seems almost impossible to uncover everything. I think that's kind of the point, though. I think they designed this game with the intent that people would just kind of play through it and just watch the show. And every time you do it, you get something slightly different. Things are not always exactly the same. Let's just go to bed. Go to bed. It's 4 in the morning. What happens if we only sleep for 4 hours? Now, it's interesting how the very first time I played this, before I streamed it, when I was just getting it all set up, I started the game. What's his face? The old man and the donkey show up. They give you the sack. Biff is in the house. My very first time playing it, just making sure everything was running, I immediately went to sleep instead of interact with anything. And there was a black and white dream sequence where you get attacked by a giant ant in your dreams and you have to shoot it down. I have never seen that happen while playing on stream. I wonder if there's like certain nights you have to sleep specifically during certain hours of certain nights to get these dreams. Is the mayor home? No. Oh, it's probably too late now to gather enough evidence. Let's go with the cops. All hell's broken loose. I've got sightings of huge ants at the farm to the south of town and the quarry. I've lost 2 deputies already and 3 others are missing, and I can't find the mayor. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. Well, let's just leave. Alright. Cool story. Mayor. What's all this fuss about evidence? You got anything to prove these creatures of yours exist? I don't have the 4 pieces. I only have 3 pieces of evidence. Fluid. Track. Tissue sample. Dr. Wells' reports aren't worth the paper they're printed on. He's an intellectual screwball. I'm sure this tissue junk you call evidence has some logical explanation. I'm a reasonable man, but I've also got quite a temper when people waste my time. Now clear out and let me run this town. Dude, this guy's a dingus. Oh, he's a mega jerk. Let's go. Said ants at the farm south of town. Let's check out the farm. A Helvetica scenario. Welcome, welcome. Cook's Stud Farm. Greg, help me. It's coming this way. Why is he here? That's the lab man. Get ready. Get ready. This farm music is so nice, so jaunty. It's loading. A bony skeleton, welcome. Okay, Ant. I've never been able to hit the first shot. I missed. Ooh, that was close. Dang it. Okay, is it gonna come charge? Dead. So we killed 1 ant. Now we have to kill 10 more ants.
I guess it was only like 5 or 6 kills last time. Ah! Oh my god! Dude, they're just charging through the buildings. Blow up the whole building! Dude, this thing's tough. Okay, 4 grenades. It only takes 1 explosion to kill an ant, but you really have to time it and make sure the explosion occurs like right on the middle of the ant. There we go. The manual says it's possible to get multiple kills with a single explosive. That's nonsense. Oh, dang it. I almost blew myself up. What? Okay, got him. You want some too? Look at the wreckage. There's more of them. Oh my god. Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. This does not look good. Call the fire department. Call the army. Call the FBI. I'm out of ammo. So I guess I missed too many shots. I'll just let the ants take me home. Take me to your leader, ants. I found the magic safe spot. All right, we're just having an ant party here. We're just hanging out with the ants. They can't hurt you. The ants aren't real. Okay, now I'm dead. If I moved 3 pixels left, I would have died. Okay, no big deal. Since this game it came from the desert, there's no consequences whatsoever to that failure. We got mauled by a giant ant, now we're in the hospital. Let's just go to sleep. We'll accept the treatment. Now it's June 11th. Do we have control of the army yet? Either today or the next day we'll end up getting control of the army. Let's find out. I'd like to think that they're gone, but it feels like they're only waiting. But for what? Another bit of bad news. The highway's going to be closed for another week. If help's going to come, it's going to come by air. At least the mayor has everyone on alert. We'll be ready if they attack. Okay, we have access to the situation map. So now we're in game 2. We're in mode 2 of the game. So let's go to the situation map. So once day 10 or 11 happens, we gain access to the situation map. And now the entire nature of the game shifts. We're no longer caring about evidence. We have control of the army and townsfolk and the cops. The mayor has called a general alert. Seems the ant ate his car, and he's become a true believer. And now we have men.
We know from previous playthroughs all the ants are coming from... Why is there an airplane here in the volcanic cone? We know from previous playthroughs all the ants are here in the mine number 1. This is where the queen nest mother lode is. And there's no other ants attacking. Okay. So we don't need to place any units, just exit. Guru meditation. Oh, well. I should have saved. Oh, time to reset. Alright, so now what we're going to do is start the game and sleep until day 12. Let's just sleep for 12 days now. And speed up the emulator. We're going to use fast forward and we're going to sleep for 12 days straight. Okay, no. Yeah, the mayor's car always gets wrecked by ants, so nothing you do matters in this game. Sleep. 24 hours. Maybe this will trigger the dream. I woke up from much needed sleep and pondered my next move. As I pondered my next move, I heard a weak knock on the door. Sleep. 24 hours. Disc in. Just sleep. And this is optimal. It came from the desert gameplay here. You just sleep. You just sleep and sleep and sleep. Okay, this might be the ant dream here. This can't be. I must be dreaming. See, I knew this happened. I had this happen the first time I played this while I was just getting the game set up, and it was so confusing because it never happened again. Oh my god! This is impossible! Okay, we got one. No! I'm out of ammo. Is it charging? Dead. I had to stop eating so late. What a nightmare. That's all that happens. That's it. Alright, turn on the turbo mode. I woke up from much needed sleep and pondered my next move. There's a knock on the door. Sleep. 24 hours. Turbo mode. Pondered my next move. I was having my morning coffee when Biff walked in and reminded me I hadn't looked at the samples Geese had brought 3 days ago. Sleep. 24 hours. Fast forward. I woke up from a much needed sleep and pondered my next move. A workman from the quarry called, said they wanted to show you something. I'll be gone tomorrow. See ya. What are you doing here, Biff? Who let you in? No, go back home. Fast forward. The house was quiet. Gave me a chance to plan my next move.
Sleep. 24 hours. Fast forward. I was glad that Biff was gone for the day. It gave me a chance to try and put a picture together of what was happening, if anything. Just at that moment, I heard a knock on the door. Who's knocking? I'm actually curious. Let's answer the door. This is like day 5. I've never seen somebody come and visit on day 5. It's Geese!
Howdy, Doc. This folder all up around the M1 mines tickled my curiosity bone. I'm heading up that way. If I find anything, I'll lay out a marker on the ground. Louis' charter plane should spot it.
Doc? Sleep. Alright. 24 hours. Thanks for telling me. I'll be in my bed. I had just come in. I had just come in when the phone rang. I answered, and it was Dr. Wells. He sounded all excited. He said that the track Geese trace was made by a harvester ant as big as a house. He said I had to see the mayor. I heard Biff come running in the door. He was yelling something about Billy Bob's daughter. Sleep. I'll be in my office. I woke up from a much-needed sleep and pondered my next move. Sleep. 24 hours. Fast forward. I woke up from a much-needed sleep and pondered my next move. Biff is here! Golly gee whiz, Doc. Where have you been? The phone's been ringing off the hook. Your hunch was right. We've got monster ants all over the place. Dusty and Dr. Wells have both called. Sleep. 24 hours. I woke up from a much-needed sleep and pondered my next move. Geese left a message to meet him at the farm south of town. Alright, let's go to sleep. 24 hours. And see what happens then. I woke up from much-needed sleep and pondered my next move. Nothing new here. The phone stopped ringing. Maybe that's a good sign, you think? Alright, let's go to sleep. So June 12th in the morning is when things start to occur. So we only need to sleep for about, what, 20 hours? We'll go 18 hours. I woke up from a much-needed sleep and pondered my next move. They're at the airport and the ore plant. Guess it was too good to be true. Alright, let's play the game. This game is insane. I cannot believe that this actually works. What a goofy game. The mayor's called a general alert, okay? So now let's save our game. Is something more important than saving mankind from annihilation? If so, select yes. Yes. Insert the save disk. So now if the game crashes again, or if we happen to fail this end game scenario, we can just reload our game. Put the game disc back in. Okay. Let's go to the... So if we go to the service station, we can upgrade our flamethrower. Let's do that.
The station was closed until Elmer recovered. With Elmer out of commission, I wasn't going to get any more fuel for my flamethrower. Oh, something happened to Elmer. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe that's just saying that you can only get more fuel after you've used all of your current fuel supply. Maybe we stabbed him, yeah. We're standing by for your orders. Let's fry these mutants. Dude, are you sure you want to trust me? I've literally been locked in my room for 12 days. Ants are attacking, ants are attacking. Oh, we gotta fight through all these ants. So let's deploy the army here. Let's deploy the army here. Let's deploy the army down here. And police. And construction. And townfolk. Let's deploy the most units here at the mines. Oh, we lost the volcano already. Whatever that means. And let's save these last 4 army units. Go right here. Alright, let's go. So we need to make our way to mine number 1 to go into the Ant Queen's nest. But to get to mine number 1, we have to fight through the ore plant, then the mine tunnel, then mine 2, and then mine number 1. So there's 4 locations we have to fight through to get to mine number 1. Or rather, mine number 1's the 4th location. We couldn't stop them in the tunnel, there's just too many of them. Here we go. Oh, you can just take the plane and fly? No way. We'll try that if we fail. Yo, Hazemaker, welcome. Oh, landing's difficult, I see. Haha! Okay, so here we are. Because there are army units with us deployed to this location, and there are tanks here. Oh my god! I can hop in these tanks and use them. I can commandeer a tank, but the tanks kinda suck. The upshot of tanks is that they have infinite ammunition. Oh, come on. Oh dear. Oh, he's gonna kill me! My own friends, my own teammates shot me with a tank. Oh well. So now we're in the hospital. I had to escape now. I'll just take the treatment. Who cares? Alright, let's see if we can take a plane. Hilber's field has been destroyed. Sorry. Alright, let's go. I missed my chance. That's fine. This game. Ah, the ore plant was deserted. There were still ant tracks all over the place. Go to M2. Okay, good. So we don't have to fight our way through here anymore. Please wait. Oh, okay. Mine number 2. So I had dispatched some military units to this location, but they're all dead. So we have to defeat like a solid 20 ants or so in order to survive this encounter. Let's go. How did that miss? I'm just barely throwing these a little too soon. Oh my goodness. How did that miss? Okay, we got one. Okay, we're down to the dynamite. Dynamite's got a shorter fuse. You can't quite throw it as far. There's 2 different types of thrown explosives. There's the grenades and the dynamite. There we go. The only difference is dynamite doesn't go as far. Is that a double kill? Hello? Are those ants alive? Oh my god, dude, I've just wasted all of my dynamite! There we go. Now we're talking. Just line them up. Okay, I'm out of dynamite. I'm out of grenades. So now we have the real difficulty. I have to kill them with airstrikes. I killed myself with an airstrike. Disaster. Speed up. Doc, you ran into the line of fire. Except. Okay. Try again. We get one more shot after this. We get one more shot after this. I did place a save game before we started our invasion. This invasion's gone very poorly, but we can still do it from here. We can still do it. Oh my god, now I have to fight through the ore mine? Okay, this is doable. There we go. That's maximum value bomber. That's what I'm talking about! Oh, this is bad. This is the hardest game ever made. That might be a game over there. We might have to restore now. Okay, we're on the last day. Can I just go straight here? No. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, but it is possible still. We just have to fight through 4 levels of ant invasion and then go through the... Oh, okay. Nope, we're good here. M2. We just have to fight through 2 levels of ant invasion and then go to the ant queen's nest, go down to the 2nd floor of the ant queen's nest, set the bomb, and escape. That's all. Please wait. Okay, we're back. Dude, there's so many of them! Send in the airstrike! Oh, one of them survived. Oh no. Oh, dude! Uh-oh. They're gyrating over there. It's a lot of ants! Okay, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. See, once you get your spacing down and you can aim your shots and make kills, this is like surprisingly fun. But the explosions have to be pretty precise. Otherwise they don't kill the ants. Okay, let's get distance here, call in another airstrike. Oh, we got 2 of them. Throw 2 grenades. It's much easier to hit them on straight lines instead of the diagonal throws. Call the fire department. This one's out of control. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them! Okay, let's get another airstrike in here. Dude, how did that one survive? Did I win? There's another one. It's not over till they're all dead. Every last one of them. There's so many of them. Oh, this is perfect though. They're all in a straight line. the last one. Who else wants some? Look at the wreckage! There's more? I guess they had enough. The rest of the column head for the hills. Dude, look at this scene. Oh, dude. Okay. So that was M2 mine. Now we're going to head to M1 mine. Somewhere in M1 mine is the hole leading to the nest. I think it was down and to the left a little bit, kind of the bottom left chunk of the map. So we have to find the Ant Queen's nest, and then find the queen, and then set the bomb, and then escape. Last time I got to the queen and didn't move close enough to the queen to set the bomb. And I thought it was set, but it never got set. And so I tried to escape and just died. It was a disaster. Because I didn't know what to do. I panicked when I saw the queen. And so I opened up the game's manual, read the manual. The manual says, as soon as the queen comes onto screen, you will automatically plant the bomb. That's a lie. That's not actually how the game works. Turns out, that's not true. Look at this arrow. Is this arrow pointing to the hole? Oh! There it is! They've emerged from the earth. We gotta go in after them. It came from the earth. Top in the pit. I dropped through the nest opening into the first tunnel. I had to find the queen's chamber and leave a dynamite surprise before her followers pulled me apart piece by piece. Okay, so we get one shot at this here. You might get a second shot if I die. We can run back. Or we can escape the hospital and run back here, maybe. Let's just do it first try. I kind of vaguely somewhat remember the layout, but it's a giant maze. This looks different. This immediately looks different. Let's go right. It might not be different. Oh my god! So while we're underground, we have a flamethrower we can use. Ah. You might be wondering why we could never use the flamethrower in other scenes. Well, it's a very good question. I have no answer. You just can't, because gaming. This seems like a new map. The ideal play here is to leave ants alive, because only a certain number of ants can spawn in. And if you're able to reach the maximum number of ants in an earlier part of the stage, then you can just explore a later part of the map freely. Like, we might have already reached the cap on ants. You know, they're still coming. So the goal here is just to explore until we find a pit leading to the next level. I think we're in the clear. I think all of the ants have spawned that can possibly spawn, and they're all back in earlier chunks of the map, so they won't get in our way. I think we can just freely explore this area. Ah, dead end. The red bar underneath the map is our ammunition for our flamethrower. Do you have a generous amount of ammunition? But it is possible to run out. If you do, you are screwed. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I need to remember where this is and where the queen is. So once we set the dynamite, we'll activate the timer. And we have to make it back to this rope before the timer runs out. It's definitely a different map, yeah. Or maybe it's just the same map, but you start at different spots each playthrough. It's hard to tell. Oh, that should have been a chain explosion. Like, we're getting bad luck here because, again, I want to leave clumps of ants alive so I don't have to continually kill them off, but... Double kill. Am I going in circles? I might be going in circles. I've gone in a big circle. Okay. Good. Good. Oh my god, there's ants. Yeah, we need to go left further. We need to go more left. Let's go down. Oh wow, that was close. Okay, this is looking promising. It was a dead end, okay. Let's leave those ants here. Get out of there! Okay. Whew. Playing with fire a little bit, but we want to leave ants alive in an isolated spot. This is helpful. Alright, we're good. How did that not hit? Okay. So the rope is down right from there. Let's go left here. Let's go down this way. And this way. So you can tell we've reached the cap on ant spawns. I say as another one spawns in, so you can't tell. Never mind. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, the larva! Oh, it's not the queen. We must be getting close. Okay, we're in the bottom left corner of the map. I think this is good. I haven't turned the speed up or anything. This should be normal speed. There's the queen! Okay. We gotta go! Oh my god. Is the ticking getting faster? Oh no, I'm gonna have a panic attack. It's anxiety ticking. Oh no, we gotta go. We gotta go. Get. Oh! Oh no. This way? And this way? And this way? And I think it's this way? Or is this the long dead end? This might be the long dead end. This is the long dead end. Okay, we gotta go up and right. Okay, nope, we need to go that way. Oh no! Okay, okay, okay. We gotta go! Oh my god, the rope's right here! Get in! The Ant Queen was dead, and for the moment, everything in Lizard Breath was quiet. Still, Dr. Wells' words echoed over and over in my mind. A second queen. Beware of a second queen. Had we gotten the nest in time, or had a newly born queen flown away before we'd blown the place to smithereens? Well, whatever had happened, it was someone else's problem now. I was headed back to the big city. Someone had to write down everything that had happened. This was Lizard Breath's finest hour, and too many people had made the supreme sacrifice for it to be forgotten on tomorrow's headlines. That's awesome. What an ending. The end. Alright. We did it. Stop the timer. Computography by Randy Platt. Thank you for the GGs, everybody. What a cool game. That was a stressful ending. Again, there's really cool things about this game. I think this is a really slick, very fun game for the most part. It's just, what matters is how you play it. What you're expecting going into it makes a huge difference. You don't really have much input into what happens. It really is just a movie that plays out. And you can only see little bits and scenes here or there based on what you decide to go visit, where you go, when. So we're still missing large chunks of the plot that we just have never uncovered because I haven't been at the right place at the right time. But then, the fact that none of that matters really, to me, kind of puts a damper on the whole experience. Because if you get to day 10, and you're always going to get to day 10 because there's no way to lose the game, then you just immediately go into army simulation mode. So, it's cool. Obviously a lot of effort went into this. There's all sorts of great pixel art scenes. Oops, unpause. And cool moments that happen. It's just... I don't know. It's such a weird game. A flawed game, but neat ideas for its time, for sure. Yeah, thank you for the GGs, everybody. Hippolito tried to play this as if it's a real game and suffered for 18 hours. Oh, the poor guy. The poor guy. Because yeah, if you thought that your actions mattered in this game, and that you are meant to try and actually solve the mystery and the different conspiracies with the pipe and like the Neptune house and the murder and all that, then it would be like a behemoth juggernaut game. Because you'd have to very meticulously note down what events you saw, in which location, at which time of day, and then like route your movements and so on. But if you realize that none of that matters, then it's pretty cool. Like, I could see myself going back and replaying this in the future and just choosing different options, just see what else happens. Like, it's fun in that regard, just to see the wild and crazy things that happen and try and like get all the events or get new ones at least. It's just a wild time. The different gameplay modes are all pretty half-baked. Like, they are. But regardless, they're fun enough. I think it's a good game. Yeah, the 10-minute 48 speedrun. That's pretty short. Okay, is there anything else that happens? I'm pressing buttons. I guess there's nothing else that happens. Alright. It came from the desert. We did it. We played through from start to finish. We blew up the Ant Queen, but maybe there's another one that got away. Some doctor warned us that might have happened, apparently. We never saw it, but we blew him up. We blew up the Queen until Ant Heads 2. Or It Came from the Desert 2, Ant Heads, then that's the end of the tale. I'm curious to check out the sequel. We're going to have to play the sequel eventually. I'm also really want to play the home console version of this. So we'll play more Giant Ant games in the future. And honestly, this has kind of got me intrigued to play other Cinemaware games, for that matter. Now that I kind of have this framing, a mindset to go into them with, I think I could get a lot of enjoyment out of other Cinemaware games. Like King of Chicago, that game looks wild. King of Chicago looks so good. Wings looks great. Defender of the Crown looks incredible. Although I think Defender of the Crown, you actually do things as the player. I think you actually have to play a game instead of just sit back and relax and watch it. So many games. This was cool. I'm happy to have replayed it. I may have had a bit of a harsh opinion on it my first time around, but after some time passed, I think this is a cool game. I get it. I'm with it. Good game. Yeah, King of Chicago. I've only seen screenshots of that Macintosh version of King of Chicago, but dude, it looks so good. It looks wild. Yeah, Tango Bunny. It happens to me quite a bit. If I have a bad opinion, a bad experience with a game, oftentimes as time passes, and I think back over my experience, I start to realize, wait a minute, if I change my approach, if I do this and that slightly differently, if I have this mindset going into it, I can have a lot more fun with it. And there we go. It Came from the Desert. Well, good stuff. We're not done. Dalek Attack will probably not be happening. That game was a misery game. Who knows? Who knows? I might go insane someday and want to replay it. I'd rather play Suburban Commando, made by the same developers as Dalek Attack, rather than revisit Dalek Attack. However, You know what we have to do? The title of the stream is not Ant Gaming. The title of the stream is Ant and Egg Gaming.